think everyone has that stigma that it's kind of just like a redneck, like, you know, howdy, but like it's a very modern city. It's very up and coming. There's a lot of brand new houses, a lot of new developments. So
I think just the community and like you were saying, all the opportunities. As far as the community, I don't feel like there's another area that has this many people that are on the same path.
People here really want it.
Yeah.
So this is the #1 city for entrepreneurs. It's the #1 city to build a business and for it to be successful.
Okay.
I rented for 5 years, but if I had to do it over, I really should have bought first because the more you wait, the more it's costing.
I don't know if this is okay to say on YouTube.
Go ahead, man. It's good. It's good.
I don't know. He complimented us on how.
Now today we're stopping random Dallasites and asking them why they chose to move to Dallas, right? Now guys, I get kicked out of so many places trying to make these videos for you. You see, it's one thing for me to tell you guys Dallas is a great place from the comforts of my own office, but it just hits different when you hit the streets and hear from the people who've already made the journey that you may be planning for your future. So if you want the real deal Holyfield, and some of these stories were pretty interesting, then you've clicked on the right video. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, my name is Mark with the Dallas Relocation Guide, and we help people buy, sell, and relocate here to the Dallas Metroplex. We've helped hundreds of families move down to Dallas, hundreds of families sell a home and upgrade to another. So if you're thinking about making a real estate move, feel free to reach out. All of our contact info is down in the description below and pinned to the top of the chat.
Okay, so we have
All right, amen.
Mike Johnson.
Assad.
My name is Eric, and this is my wife, Carissa.
Carissa.
Are you from here?
I'm from Jersey.
From Jersey. Okay. So being from Jersey, man, what was it about Dallas that made you want to move here?
There was great job opportunities, cost of living, open roads, and great food. Great people.
Great food. Okay, okay. Now it looks like you work out a little bit, brother.
Every now and then.
You know, look like you're eating whole chickens.
Well, for me, opportunity, coming from Oklahoma, it's not much opportunity when it comes to work, business, just, like I said, just opportunity.
Yeah.
And so immediately I came out here, find a job, great job.
Okay.
Staying in the lifestyle.
Yeah.
And just kind of create a way. So I would say the biggest thing is opportunity. If you're looking for, you know, a networking opportunity, a business opportunity,
Okay.
people to just, you know, just meet new people. It's really the city to be in.
Okay.
You know, come from Oklahoma, there's literally, I think, about in the entire state, maybe 5 million people in the entire state, but there's literally 6 million people in this entire city. So you talk about that amount of people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's money all around. It's movement all around. It's, you know, a lot of things going on.
Okay.
Oh, it's a great question, man, because I really, really do love Dallas. I love that it's a blend of so many different cultures and everyone kind of gets along.
Yeah.
And there is always some differences, right? But that's what I love about the city. They always say if you can make it in New York City, you can make it in anywhere. I really do believe that about Dallas more.
Okay.
If you can make it in Dallas,
Yeah.
because you got like cowboys, you got like everyone, like everybody here. So one of the wealthiest cities in the country that's not on a major body of water.
Right. 100%.
So the fact that, hey, we're able to build so much wealth and we're not by a major body of water,
Yeah, we're not
shows
gonna
that.
we're not gonna be sinking in the ocean or hurricanes come knock us down. Yeah.
Right, and then not just that, it shows us that people here really want it.
Yeah.
So this is the #1 city for entrepreneurs. It's the #1 city to build a business and for it to be successful.
Okay.
This is the largest migrated city in the country.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, I can go on and on, man. I love the city.
I say people. There's a lot of different types of people, a lot of different people from all different backgrounds. You know, it's a pleasure to go out there and meet people every day.
Same here, kind of, you know, just the diversity of culture. You know, it's great. You know, a lot more opportunities. Based, you know, I compare it to where I come from, Kansas City.
Okay.
You know, a lot bigger, a lot more opportunities here. And I'm a fan of the climate. You know, I like the weather, man. I like hot summers. You know, and I got away from cold winters.
Mid winters, right? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. How has living in Dallas kind of changed your perspective on this city life in general in the South, right?
I think everyone has that stigma that it's kind of just like a redneck, like, you know, howdy, but like it's a very modern city. It's very up and coming. There's a lot of brand new houses, a lot of new developments. So I really like being out here, and it really changed my perspective on how much actually going on.
For sure. Now, did you move in this city or did you move out in the suburbs?
I moved to Irving initially, now I live in Garland.
Oh, okay. Were you in Las Colinas, Irving?
I was.
Everybody loves to go there, so it's a good start up in there.
You know, it was a bit of a culture shock. You know, when I first came down here, I didn't expect it to be what it was.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely allowed me to think bigger.
Okay.
You know, with the amount of opportunities down here, networking, the people that I've met down here, it's been amazing opportunities that have presented themselves to me. That's really, you know, that's the #1 thing.
And then as far as what's something about Dallas that really makes you feel proud to call this home?
I would say the hospitality, man. Like this is one of the few places you go to and everyone's friendly, very nice. You know, you being from Jersey, New York, is known as being a very stuck up, kind of rude place.
Kind of just very
everyone's just friendly, everyone's kind, everyone's down to talk. Like we're talking right now, so it's a good place to be.
I think just the community and like you were saying, all the opportunities. As far as the community, I don't feel like there's another area that has this many people that are on the same path of just being great and willing to help out. I know anytime we need something, we've been able to meet people that are willing to help, give us answers, opportunities, versus living somewhere else. It's not as easy, I feel like, to find a community of people.
Jeez, I don't know. What would you say?
Hospitality, I think. I think people in Dallas are really nice, and like everyone's from like a different walk of life, and everyone has everyone's unique, which I really like. I love that.
As far as it's concerned, what is it about the Dallas lifestyle that keeps you, you know, around year after year? Like, what is it about Dallas lifestyle that's you could like tell somebody else about, basically?
Again, just the hospitality, how friendly everyone is. On top of that, just the cost and how like open everything is. I just like being in an open city. You know, being from New York, Jersey, it's very congested, very everyone on top of each other. Here it's a little more spread out and it's a lot more easy to get around. So I really like that.
Now, in comparison from Jersey to here, what does that cost of living look like?
It's probably like doubly expensive being there with state income tax, you know. Houses so much more expensive and like so much more smaller. And on top of that, there's a lot of old buildings, as I said. You know, Dallas is up and coming. There's so many new builds and new stuff here. Jersey, there's a lot of houses. You'll go there. They're like built in the 50s, 60s. There's a lot of work. It ain't all that.
Lifestyle is the fact that people are so open to trying new things. I love that because they're not closed-minded. Like, I came from Austin, and don't get me wrong, I love Austin. But ever since I was like in high school, I was like, you know what? I want to move to Dallas for college. And you know, I came here because the people are just totally different. Everyone, like, loves to explore, do different things, and like, I'm from Austin, but I'm not from like the college area in Austin, so it's like I can't really speak much on that. But I would say like for my age group, I think people love doing new things, and this is a big city.
Very much so, right?
Very adventurous people.
Say fuck shit. We can do a lot of
Gotcha.
You can't get bored in Dallas.
No, if you do, you're boring.
Yeah,
So would you say there's a lot of job opportunities down here in Dallas as well?
100%. With the tech companies, there's so many big corporations. Because again, it's so open. There's a lot of big, you know, buildings and companies here.
Now, would you say Dallas is a really good area for, you know, families that are moving to the area, kind of that family type of dynamic as well with the suburb and the city, or what would you say about that?
I would say the places outside of Dallas, like, you know, your Plano, your Frisco, your Prosper, are absolutely amazing for families. I don't think it would probably be better other places to start a family. You got great opportunities, great schools. Kids got tons of things to do out there. That's like, and then kids really have things to do as far as like, you know, going to the fairgrounds. All kind of stuff, you know, absolutely.
So I'm super excited to announce we just released our Reload Ready bundle. This is a bundle that gives you our knowledge of the Metroplex, the best areas, best food spots, best schools, and overall what to expect. And lastly, we're gonna give you access to our preferred property list. This is when builders have inventory that they need to move. They call and give us first dibs. These are gonna be those discounted properties you won't find on Realtor or Zillow.com. So if you want exclusive access, click the link below, become a part of our inner circle where we say less and pay less. Now, back to the video you were watching.
I would say it's a great place to raise a family because we have some of the best suburbs in the world. It's a great place to grow, develop as a human being, as a man, as a woman, and as a business owner. Like, it's very business friendly, so we want to put more money in people's pocket. And when we do that, more money is being distributed all around for people. And so we were literally helping people the most, which is why people want to move here. So, and we kind of see other states where they're not doing what we do. And it's like, look at why they're leaving and coming here.
And what do you think is unique about the people in Dallas compared to, say, other cities in the United States and say other cities, I guess, around Texas in general?
I just think people are super nice here. I actually went to college in Illinois, and although it's a lovely state, it was very different as far as just how nice people were and accepting. So I feel like in Texas, people are just really, really nice here. It's a lot of Southern hospitality. That's what's made me stay for as long as we've been here.
Business opportunities. There's a lot of money here. And not just that, there's a lot of opportunity. Because when, let's say like there's I think 70,000 millionaires here. So if that's the number, that means that those millionaires are creating opportunities because they can't do it by themselves. They need help. So there's so much opportunity here. There's a lot of big like media companies moving here, and so like when it comes to like content right now, I have a podcast called Dollar and a Dream.
Oh, really?
And so it's like I never run out of people to speak with.
Yeah.
Because like I have way too many people to speak with, so I'm
100%.
trying to make more time in my schedule because I want to promote so many different businesses.
Okay.
And I just love speaking with people, hearing their stories. So people don't realize how many great stories are told here.
Oh, 100%. They're made here as well.
Made here.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the opportunities. I would say the people, the like social scene. It's not like as small as other cities. I know Dallas and Houston are one of like the best cities to live in.
Yeah.
And you can ask that from like the people who live here, who've lived here for years.
Yeah.
They will all tell you the same thing.
Right.
Some people who like, you know, I've seen on threads, they'll be like, Dallas was so boring. I'm like,
Really? Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah. And even when they're comparing it to Houston, they'd be like, okay, I get Houston may be popping a little bit more, but I can't say Dallas is boring. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's definitely not. Just look around, man. We're in Deep Ellum right now. There's so much to do.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I would say we actually have a TikTok video that talks about things to do in Dallas.
Okay. Shout your TikTok out.
It's Eric and Carissa. Eric, ARRIC, and Carissa.
Okay.
This channel is pretty much about things to do in Dallas and all the great things that Dallas has to offer.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, so I run a business called Money Marathon. We help people with their finances, and then a podcast called Dollar and a Dream. And I interview business owners, UFC fighters, comedians. I'll have the boys on. We'll just hang out and shoot the shit. Anyone really. I like to just hear people's stories.
Yeah.
It's all about storytelling to me, so I like hearing people's stories and then seeing where they are today, and then giving financial education through the podcast as well.
Now, when it comes to Dallas, finding the best area is going to be the hardest part, right? And quite frankly, we make the best videos about the DFW, bar none. And whether you want to see vlogs or just have more information about the Dallas Metroplex, we've made multiple playlists for you, and you can check those out right there.